Intramural CoRec Softball Championship game. Our home team in blue, the number 1 seed, Cade and N. Our visiting team in white, the number 2 seed, CORNBAGERS. For the home team, wearing number 30, Captain Sam Poppet. Number 53, Mason Alway. Number 14, Jessica Bacon. Number 43, Matt Bothello. Number 15, Ari Cano. Number 41, Nick D'Erico. Number 40, Brenna Furlong. Number 44, Lane Johnson. Number 1, Sean Martin. Number 20, Kevin Rush. Number 10, Ethan Silverman. Number 31, Peter Sykes. Number 12, Tex Teixeira. And number 35, Delaney Witt. For the visiting team, number 10, Captain Haley Hardum. Number 55, Ethan Bowes. Number 54, Emily Donato. Number 2, Isabel Gingold. Number 53, Cole McCassie. Number 24, Lauren McElliott. Number 23, Ryan Mitchell. Number 34, Joe Popola. Number 43, Joseph Rotella. Number 11, Tommy Shepard. Number 15, Cam Tate. And number 41, Jordana Wagner. Please stand and remove your hats, if able, for the playing of our national anthem. You want to put 50 minutes up? Let's play ball!
Let's go.
There we go.
And welcome back, everyone, to our first of 2 softball games tonight here at Cade Stadium. First is the CoRec game between CORNBAGERS and Cade. In the home team is Cade, and they are in the field right now. Batting first is the CORNBAGERS.
The CORNBAGERS will be up to
Game
bat
got
first.
started. I'm glad to be joined with you, Matt. It's always fun commentating some CoRec softball. So
Yeah, of course. My name is Matthew Preddy, and I'm here with
Max Ladder, and that ball is hit to the shortstop, charging. Oh, safe.
Hey, speed kills.
Isabel Gingold ruled safe at first.
That brings up our 2-hitter, Cam Tate.
Up
The
next
offering
is Cam Tate.
is hit on, driven to the center fielder. That's a routine
Fly out, caught by
play for
Othello.
Cade and them.
For everybody,
One seed.
for everybody who doesn't know our softball rules, you can have 10 batters and 10 players in the field. So we sometimes have 4 outfielders, like Cade has right now. We have 2 center fielders, a left fielder, and a right fielder.
The next pitch, drove on, and another routine pop-up for
Fly
Cade.
out, brings up 2 down.
2 down, that brings up our 4-hitter, Thomas Shepard.
I got hope. I saw the ring keys.
Popped up,
Yes.
first base side, and that is caught for a quick one, not a 1-2-3, but a quick inning all the same.
Top
Basically,
fly
1, 2, 3.
Teixeira will end the inning.
Little can of corn there on first base.
Yeah, very easy. Top half of the first for Cade and them. Pitcher was giving them pitches to hit, and the defense behind them was strong.
What do you got? You got any predictions for this game here?
Well, I haven't seen Cade and them play all season, but Cornbaggers, our CoRec team, knew them well, and they were able to beat us. They got to be pretty good. So
I definitely agree with that statement. I was also on the CoRec team for our staff team. Cornbaggers, they got a very good, well-hitting team. They love to hit the gaps. It's going to be a tough team to beat. I have not played Cade and them, but they are the 1 seed for a reason, so we're going to have a good softball game here.
deep roster for Cade and them. A lot of subs available for them.
Up first for Cade and M will be Martin.
Sean Martin up to hit. A lefty. And lefties are very valuable in lineups here at Meade Stadium with that short right field fence. What do you think it is down the line to hit a home run here? Probably do the math. I'm not good at that.
I don't know how long.
Maybe 180, 200?
I don't know how wide the football field is.
Yeah.
Anybody got any idea on that, how wide the football field is?
53 yards.
The yard, so yeah,
It's about
probably
200.
200 feet down the first base side to hit one out here. Sean Martin will take his first base on balls.
It's a good job by Cade and him there. Be selective. It's the championship game. Don't need to swing at everything. Just get on base.
Great strategy in our league, and that ball is popped up. Mic drop. Yup. The two-hitter Ari Cano, don't you know, finds a gap there.
Base hit for Cano.
Cano, don't you?
Man on third here. Just try to get a run in, even a sacrifice fly, anything.
Sam Puppet into the shortstop, but they will get the runner trying to get to second,
Get an out at 2.
force out, and that will make runners on the corners. Our next hitter, Brenna, the cleanup batter. Her first offering, swung on and missed. Good spot from the pitcher there. Number 15, Cam Tate for the Cornbaggers. He has good stuff. He has that looping pitch, finds the strike zone often. That ground ball will do a job, and a run is scored.
Run comes in for Cade and M.
So Brenna with a RBI, and she reached base safely.
Sean Martin was the one who scored the first run for Cade and them.
It's a 1-0 ball game in the bottom of half of the first.
We got another lefty here too, Jack. That's very valuable, like you said.
Mason Alway. See if he can hit it the right way.
I like that little play on words
Like
there.
that. I'm feeling like John Stern. And safe.
Okay, if I was that second baseman there, just put it to second.
Believe
She was
on it.
about halfway. Yeah, she was only about halfway down the line. Would have been an easy play, a little underhand toss.
We'll bring up Jess Balcom with bases juiced. Cam Tate's first offering. Short. That will be ball 2. In our softball leagues, the count starts 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. After that first ball, it is 2-1. Oh, ripped onto the third base, but a nice grab there. That ball was
Nice
ripped.
grab by Cornbaggers ending the inning. Cade and M lead.
I drive
1-0
right at him.
after the
They
first.
call it the hot corner for a reason.
I'll be ready at third. And after 1, our score is Cade and M 1, Cornbaggers 0.
Batting up next for Cornbaggers is Haley, Cole, and Emily.
That's not really fair because if it dies just short, I feel like players would intentionally try to paint it short so that.
Quick shout out to our
And then
D1 team here at URI Baseball today. Walked it off on a grand slam from Rob Butler. Pinch
Shout out
hitting.
Rob Butler
that we
Shout out
would
Rob
take
Butler.
the corner, the triangle.
to avoid the sweep too.
And I thought that
Love
was
to see it. It's called ending the weekend on a high note. That first pitch there from Cade and them taken for a ball. Haley now takes ball 3. Makes it 3-1 count.
For everyone who doesn't know, we already start off with a 1-1 count no matter what. Also, if you have 3 fouls, then that is also an out.
Feel bad. I probably shouldn't put the men's.
Correct. Keeps the game moving.
I mean,
Obviously, with our slow pitch, it's a little harder to get called strikes. So those rules help keep our game moving. Full count, and she is able to take her base. Brings up Cole.
Once you see people for the men's game start showing up, I would work to get them to do their batting order and stuff as early as you can, so that we're not starting at 8 o'clock.
Cole McCassie. His first pitch ripped onto the right fielder. That gets by her. And now it's going to be a race. They're sending her at third. Now it'll be a stand-up triple for
And a run
Cole
comes
McCassie,
in
an
for the
RBI triple
Cornbaggers.
to level things up at 1 apiece.
Haley scoring that run there. Great hit by Cole, taking it opposite field. Line drive, too hot for the right fielder.
That one gets by, and now Cole able to score on the dribbler from
And another
Emily.
run scores for the Cornbaggers.
an RBI single for the Cornbaggers in the top half of the second inning. Still no outs. The next pitch, inside for ball 2.
I'm not sure exactly. Oh, you mean the one that we usually park by? Yes. I don't think that needs
Joe
to be
Popola up the bat. Big leg kick, and that ball is peppered in the center field. Almost gets the force out at second after a late start from Emily.
No, there's wasn't a force. Yeah, it was. She was on first. Oh, she was on first.
Hey, Sean. Not my first rodeo.
I mean,
No, I'm kidding.
I've dealt with some real dodo heads doing this thing.
First foul ball off there by
How it all began.
Ethan.
Oh yeah. Matt, the very first ever live stream we did, Matt just starts talking
Bat.
about Oscar Pistorius at that time, and it was still a controversial.
Rip right up the middle.
Controversial to talk about him, but
They're sending her at third. No play.
And a run scores.
Good aggressive base running from the Cornbaggers. And that's their third runner.
Heads up running there by Emily to score the 3rd run of the game for the Cornbaggers.
It's like a template that a marketing person.
Also, Joe moved from 1st to 3rd on that play, and Ethan with the single right up the middle.
It looked like Emily was content staying at third, but Joe kind of pushed her hand and went by advancing to third, but it worked out in the end. And
It's kind of hard to see what's going on here.
next pitch, short, they get the lead runner. What a run
Another run scores
scores.
for the Cornbaggers. They scored a 4-1.
Sacrifice, ground ball there
Top of the second.
to make it 4-1 Cornbaggers.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, when those lights come in, it's old.
We're supposed to get rain later. Well, yeah. I'm worried about stuff.
Top of the order now for Cornbaggers. Isabel up to bat, takes ball 2,
6, 7, 8, 9.
and rips that. Dropped them by the third base, and everyone's safe.
I'm wondering why Ryan went on that right away with that line drive. There's only one down. But lucky play. He would have been gunned out at first.
Yeah, he would have. Cade and them, or once each, got to show a little better defensive composure, and
Out at second.
shortstop Sean Martin, excuse me, making a ranging play to get the out at second. Strong middle infield for Cade and them. Sean Martin and second Ari Cano.
In some ways you did.
That ball ripped foul.
All the way down the stairs. It's a rough one to get.
By our 3-hitter Lauren.
Say Lawrence played some softball in her day, ripping that one foul.
That's a swing that screams confidence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see several, yes.
The 1-2 pitch is taken for ball
That's
2.
usually the point.
payoff is taken for ball 3. Full count.
It's a great eye there by Lauren. Waiting for her pitch.
Even with a runner in scoring position, she's willing to wait for hers and the payoff.
Great team player right there.
Takes the unselfish choice, takes the base on balls, and now the bases are juiced.
For Thomas.
Tommy Shepard up the bat.
It's a good baseball name, Tommy
Tommy
Shepard.
Shepard. It's a guy who can ball. And he takes ball 2.
He's batting cleanup for a reason.
Now, what happens, Matt, if there is a hit by pitch? Don't see a lot of those.
Me not
pitches.
hitting the
Just
ball.
I think it's just a ball.
it was just a ball. Tommy
Tommy
hits the
Shepard
absolute-
with a rip.
ball
That's a
just
grand
rolled
slam,
to-
folks. Wow. What a rip by Tommy Shepard.
End zone to end zone. That ball rolled.
Wow.
300 plus feet.
The bases are cleared with a grand slam. Bring the score to Cornbaggers 8, Cade 1.
The base clearing home run there makes it 8-1. Cornbaggers in the top half of our second inning.
That'd be nice.
3 up to bat.
How many outs we got? Thank you.
The 2-1 pitch is taken for a strike.
Batted all the way through the lineup.
Oh yeah, come on, Rosie.
2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. 2s are wild.
Twos.
Now the payoff. Ripped down the line. Fair. The bounce past the first goes past the first baseman. She'll get her free second base. Good piece of hitting there. Keeping it fair down the line. That's a tough play for any third baseman.
I almost thought he was going to be Manny Machado out here.
Yeah, a little bounce throw. That plays here on a turf field. Although I'd like to think Manny Machado's throwing that right to the chest.
Yeah, probably. Same thing with Nolan Arenado.
What does that mean? As I see you drive away.
Another rip right down to right field.
Great piece of hitting, and that will be another RBI for the Cornbaggers.
Another run scores for the Cornbaggers.
They found a groove here in the second inning. They're seeing this pitcher well. We might
Maybe get
see
someone going in the
Yeah.
bullpen. Who knows?
an unprecedented slow pitch bullpen move. That first pitch fouled off there from Emily. Emily had an RBI earlier in the inning. Second time up here.
That is
Swung on
the
and
third
missed to end the top half of our second inning.
That is the end of the top of the second. As we enter the bottom of the second, Cade will be up.
Score is now 9-1 Cornbaggers. That was a huge offensive inning from them. Let's see if Cade can get the offense going in the second inning, make it a competitive tie the game, or even take the lead.
You sure? I thought Jess hit last inning. No.
I didn't realize he was in both.
Yeah,
I probably would have let him play in Cohen and suspended from the men's.
Cornbaggers take the field, warming up the infield. We're ready to play, and our leadoff guy will be Matt Patello.
Body to kid again.
On the line, that ball will roll foul. Matt, a pretty dang good basketball player. Let's see what he can do at the plate. 1-2 count.
Friend of yours, Jack?
Mutuals,
Mutuals.
acquaintances.
It's a good word
He's
for it.
just figuring, rather than get screamed at, he's just going to fix
2-2.
it and tell me what he did. Gotta be.
2-2 now. And Botello takes ball 3.
Smart play by Patello. If you don't like your pitch, just get runners on base. You're down 8 runs right now. Just get runners on base.
It starts with 1. The full count offering is taken inside, and Botello will take first on balls. Next up is Lane Johnson.
Play softball. Open place.
No, we're talking about info.
Man on first, no outs. The 1-1 pitch.
No,
One on a miss.
professional athletes can play. They just can't play in real
1-2.
sport.
A huge cut right there from Lane.
Huge cut. Even from all the way up here, I saw her eyes get big.
It's looking like a beach ball.
Now with 2 strikes, she'll have to protect. The pitch is. She didn't even flinch on that one. Makes it 2-2.
I don't have to do a cell phone.
The next pitch from Tate.
I don't really need
Barely flinched again, and now our count is full.
the Pierce done because they go.
Botello on first, Johnson at bat. The 3-2 pitch
Is there anyone
is
you want
hot.
me to do?
She doesn't know it
It's
yet,
tough
but
for me
she
to
just
say,
earned herself a
as I
ball.
said to Emma today.
Good job by Lane. Also getting on base. Take your walks. You need runners on. Take the walks. Get to the top of the lineup.
Cade and M have 2 on.
And Silas up to bat. He does the same. The take sign is on until Tate can show them something in the zone. First and second, no outs. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and fouled off.
Huge cut there by Peter.
Silas. And now it is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 men on, no outs in the bottom half of our second inning.
Crank it.
Takes a little 1-2 step, cranks it. Caught on. Runners will be unable to tag. I think Botello thought originally that would carry a little more and maybe drop, but the outfielder,
Then you lost.
left
Ryan.
field,
Ryan.
they're able to get under it. Yep.
It's a great read by Ryan. Looked like the ball was in the gap. Got a great jump on it.
As Ryan Mitchell will tell you, every first step in the outfield is back. Brings up Nick to round out this Cade and M lineup. That ball popped up to the third baseman, caught on, 2 down.
2 outs.
And for Cade and M, top of the lineup here, Sean Martin, batting lefty. First pitch he sees is taken for ball 2. Tello at second, Johnson at first. Martin up to bat. His next pitch is swung on, ripped down the line. Oh, and it just hooks foul. You can see a little disappointed just early on that pitch. Surely would have scored 1 run, maybe both.
I think it definitely would have scored both.
Yeah, look at Johnson. She was already rounding third practically.
Yeah, I feel like I secretly need to create softball rules for me. Like have like one at the ground and one and shit like that.
Martin, 2-2.
Kevin also asked me, and this is something
Takes
else
ball
I put
3.
in there, is, I don't think I have anything about fielding info about like numbers, because like you don't have to be in the batting order to field. Or what your ratios need to be.
I thought most
3-2.
I guess
Swung on,
something was
popped
happening
up.
in your guys.
55's under it,
Oh, and
and he records the third out.
Another catch, and that's 3 down.
So after a promising start to the inning,
so 150.
the last 3 batters go down 1, 2, 3,
That's what Gavin
and
said.
Cade and M
Like they were only had 2 girls out.
leave the second with 2 men left on base, no run scored, 9-1 entering the
And
top
like I
of
said,
the
I
third.
don't think I actually have anything specifically in the rules, so I need to change that. Third inning.
been a very good offensive game for Cornbaggers so far. Getting their men on base. I think they got a
Just
couple of
remember, we still have
key
the 15
hits,
minutes, no new
like that
innings,
grand slam
as
from
well
Thomas
as
back in the
our
top of the second inning. See what here they can do in the third. And if I'm Cade and them here, just get outs. Let them hit the ball, get a strikeout somehow, just get them out.
Felt like that was gonna like add extra pressure.
I think Tommy heard us compliment his baseball name and then ripped a grand slam. That ball, speaking of rip, down the third
That's fine. Do you
baseline.
know if we started at 6:15 or 6:20?
I think we were closer to 15, but if you want to split the difference to make it fair, I'm fine with that too.
Nice double there by Joe.
Pola takes
Love
the
it.
first
Nice
pitch
and
he
random.
sees
Sounds like we know
inside
what we're
and takes
doing.
it down the third base side for a stand-up double. The next batter pops up. Pola, smart base running there.
Catch for an out, and the runner tags up, advances to third.
Ethan able to advance Pola to third.
Now up is Ryan. Like we said, Jack, our CoRec team faced him. He knew how to hit the gap. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a powerful skill, especially out here in Meade, where there's a couple places that are often outs and a couple places where
Smiling at this point.
been a lot of good results down the lines. Anything that's ending up kind of by the 50-yard line is usually an out, but that ball hard to track. 1 run scores. Ryan's headed home, and that'll be a stand-up in the park home run.
We have an
2
inside
runs.
the park home run to bring in 2 runs, bringing the score to 11-1.
I almost
I mean,
feel like I
everyone
jinxed
said
that by saying that would be an
After
out.
you guys lost, you're like, this team is so good, they better fucking win this game.
Instead, 2 runs
It's the
score.
commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse. I should just shut. I know.
1 seed, baby.
First pitch, taken for a strike from Jordana. Makes her count 1-2.
Keep that one going. I had it open before this was fucking
And that pitch is a strike. Excuse me. So now it is 2-2.
I feel the same, I just went. That's fine. Believe
On
me
the
hungry
line.
for views after this.
Hooks foul.
So believe me hungry for views after this. I was about to go grab one and then I'm like, oh, there's no left. That's fine, fucking scam. I was gonna say, I buy it to be eaten.
Top of the order now, actually. It's Isabel up to bat.
Oh,
Pops one right back to the
right back.
pitcher,
Pitcher.
Peter Oliver.
Burnett.
Sykes. Sorry. Excuse me. Now up, the pitcher Cam Tate. He takes a tomahawk
Tomahawk.
swing at it. That's always fun to do with these loopy pitches, slow pitch softball. So Tate, the pitcher, with some pitcher-on-pitcher violence, slaps a single. Paddled off, third base side. Lauren, the 3-hitter, up to bat.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. It's kind of a big thing to forget.
And she takes a big hack at a high pitch.
So apparently, between the
for the
last
third out of
what are
it.
you gonna have without a mouth?
But in the top of the third,
out.
Cornbaggers
Bring us
stack
to
on
the
2
bottom
more.
of the third, with Cornbaggers ahead, 11 runs to 1. I'm so happy people tell us things.
After 2.5 innings, 11-1 is our score. Cornbaggers ahead.
I heard rumors
On
you
to
were
one
around.
seed
Nice to hear
game.
your voice, brother.
Now going into the bottom of the third inning. Score is now 11-1. Cornbaggers are up. Like to see some offense from Cade and them here. Get them back in the game. Pitcher Cam Tate has been very good so far for the Cornbaggers, only allowing 1 run through 2.5 innings.
Standing out of bounds, hitting down the ball.
First pitch, slapped, finds a gap.
you want to play like Fortnite when we get all after this?
For Ari Cano, she's 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
When they all just fucking lose it. Like.
She's been able to find the gaps in between the outfield and infield. Another valuable skill. Ooh, nice effort there from the third baseman. Sam Popat
You did?
beats out the throw.
Speed kills.
Same one for both.
Two small base paths. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Brenna
Is Brett playing?
Furlong.
Okay. That's fine.
Takes ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. Even I forget the count starts at ball 1.
Yeah, it's a hard rule. You're not used to it.
The 2-1 pitch. Taken for another ball. 3-1. Down a lot, you gotta make the pitcher throw strikes. And she takes her base on ball. Yeah, takes her base on balls. Loaded up.
Sometimes, especially with games.
Do we have any outs in this game?
No, we do not. Bases juice for Mason Alway. Lefty. See what he can do here. Our cameraman Nick B is calling a grand slam. Hopefully we do not give him a commentator's curse. Shout out Nick B on the camera.
Shout out Nick B.
They do, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Still,
And this is, like, you can come and go as you please, so it'll be easier for it this way, I think.
The 2-1 pitch. Taken.
Yeah, I thought they did.
3-1.
Yeah, the messages, they needed to happen. The one that, like, Jack had.
All the way with the bases loaded. 3-1 pitch.
But
Mason will take his base. That is 1 run scored for the Cade and
a
None.
run scores for Cade.
No outs. Bases loaded and 1
Bases loaded.
run already driven in via walk. Tate will want to just. I mean, his infield and outfield has shown they can get out. So I think that's the best strategy of big is just
He's like,
pitch to your
oh, we
defense.
just been using a glove to mark it. I'm like, dude. I'm like,
This
you
Falcon
played- I was like,
swings
I've played on
through that
you,
one.
you played, and I've pitched off a mound. It was in that bag.
Yeah.
Takes ball 3.
Yeah, he has been at me most of this week, you're right.
I was like,
Was it
Full
in the
count.
office?
Bases loaded. No outs.
there was an extra one in the garage.
This Falcon loaded. Last one. They decide to just get the runner at first.
An out at first, but a runner
Falcon
scores.
drives
Make
in
them
a
score
run.
11-3.
It's the score now 11-3.
2 outs.
Advantage of the Cornbaggers. Matt Patello up to bat
So I'm
here.
happy that, so,
Ball
I
2.
don't know if I said this to you already, but I'm happy you're here. I
One
think
out,
the past couple
bases
years
loaded.
it's kinda gotten away from Sean because, yes, he's totally
The
checked
2-1
out.
offering.
But, like, I do expect you to
Rit.
get their respective championship.
Oh, and what a play out there from center. Holy.
Catch it.
What a catch.
Lauren
And a great catch in the outfield for an out.
Elegant. What a grab there. Probably prevents a grand slam because if that got by her, that was going all the way down to the fence. That was incredible.
Just say it's there to support them and make sure that, you know, they know that we're still there and like.
Tatum thought it was going to be a hit too. She's already halfway down the baseline, so he couldn't tag up.
Oh, you know what? I copied and pasted from last year. So I fucked it up then. I'm good, the rain's starting. Did it?
Yeah, it's on my little certificate too.
Fouled off.
Hey, Esteban.
Wayne Johnson up the bat with the walker last time up.
Everything within your freaking ability to get these games in.
Yeah, sounds good. It's not too bad right now.
Johnson.
But it's supposed to keep up for the
Fouls
next like,
off.
hour and a half. So
But it is her third foul.
I know.
And
but I
as we
don't
said
know where
before,
we
that's as good of a strike
play
3
like we
to end the inning.
move them and postpone.
A great play in center prevents
this game just
a
went
lot more
to
runs from driving in.
overtime. So this one's definitely gonna finish. I'm just more worried about the men's game later.
Yep, just
have people getting checked in as early as you can, so you can start games as quickly as you can.
That's more sound good.
After 3, our score is Cornbaggers 11, Cade and M 3.
We'll take over for like 2 seconds.
Now going
And
into
after
the
third
top
inning,
of the fourth
score
inning.
is Cornbaggers 11, Cade and M 3.
Up for Cornbaggers is
Cornbaggers will be up to start the inning.
Thomas. Thomas Shepard, like we said before, hit a grand slam last at bat. See what he does on this one.
And guys down on the field, try and keep like gloves as dry as you can. Cover them with jerseys if you need to.
Trying to get a little rain for here at Meade Stadium, but what's a champ day without rain?
Exactly.
Tommy Shepard rips one foul. Likely would have been extra bases again. Extra bases, that likely would have been a home run again.
Shout out to the fans holding the glove. You get a nice play there.
It's like the men's championship. Teams are warming up on the side and they made a good play. Like a bat boy would.
Pretty much done with this.
Ball girl. Bat
But
boy.
I
Bat boy.
stopped
Same
it
thing.
this year, but I just said, I don't know where we played these games. No, it means like
Cheaters
Wednesday.
offering to Tommy
We probably
Shepard.
play
Popped
semis
up.
tomorrow and Wednesday.
Third base side.
Yes.
Underneath it. And the out is made.
And they
Getting a
pop
corn
fly
at
for
third
an
base
out.
there.
So easy.
No. Continue. I think we had a defensive substitution.
Vinny? Was there a sub?
Ask if Patello is out of the game for whoever number 10 is.
Is Othello subbed out right now?
Oh, no. No. Wait, who's number 10, though?
Who's up right now?
No, I'm wondering who's at third base. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm lying. Who's at third base apparently?
He was in the outfield before.
There is no one at third.
No, he's
The player. Third baseman.
Oh.
I think he's playing in the
Never mind,
outfield.
ignore us.
Well, it's number 10 if that helps.
Thanks, Stacy.
Mission.
Yes, that was a sub.
I have it as Silverman.
Yeah, he was just in the outfield.
The wipeout rounding first. Out is made.
No, she was safe.
So that is 2 outs now for the
I thought she
Cornbaggers.
was safe, but she was like, I don't know. Okay. And we're back.
She is safe. 1 down.
That's first pitch taken for ball 2. Taking them up to hit in the top of the 4th.
Fly ball for an out.
Popped up right to the shortstop.
Can of corn.
And a corner. 2 outs now. Peters first pitch offering swung on and missed.
Pretty sure the ball was already past her.
Now it's now 1 and 2 for Emily.
And she swings through strike 3.
Start going. With that strikeout is the third out, and will bring us to the bottom of the 4th.
No run,
Drugs.
some hits, no errors, 1 man left on base.
For Cade, replacing Sam Popat is number 10 Ethan Silverman at third base.
And then I think shortstop came out. I just put on a hat.
She showed me, I'm like, dude, I had to play with you.
Nah, I haven't played.
2 seed, Cornbaggers up big as we go down into the bottom of the 4th inning.
Batting now is Cade. Once again, the score is 11-3 in the bottom of the 4th.
Crow hop,
Line drive ripped. Right out of the glove. That could easily be 2.
That is a stand-up double for Popat. Nope, for Kevin Rush. The substitute.
Thunder coaching coach of the year.
Seems Cade and them has made their subs.
Yeah, maybe when he's coaching the Bulls.
Effort to get the ball rolling here.
Hey, let the man run.
Get down the line of dribbler.
18 seconds away from
By Nick.
Nick.
Out at first.
An out is recorded, but Kevin Rush able to advance to third.
Runner advances to third.
Now batting is shortstop number 1, Sean Martin.
The lefty. First pitch. Ball outside. Tate wants to avoid giving Sean Anthony 2 inside or in the zone. He's going to give him a pitch to hit, make it something outside, so he can't pull it necessarily as easily.
Anything he could turn on could go right into the bleachers.
But he will take 3 balls to take first. It will be runners on the corners for the hitter Ari Cano, who's found gaps her first 2 times up to bat. As she takes ball 1, ball 2. The 2-1. 3-1.
Smart play by Ari there. If you don't like the pitch, don't like the pitch, don't swing at it.
Tate is more than willing to work ABs. 3-1. For Ari, that's aggressive. Oh! Nearly a great play from the shortstop, but
Out at second.
the throw takes the first baseman off the bag.
Run comes in.
So it's an RBI fielder's choice there from Ari Cano. Fouled back to the catcher, but they were unable to make the play.
Now have 2 down for Cade and M.
1-2 count.
Yeah.
Popat up to bat. Takes ball 2. Silverman into bat for Popat. Ooh, looks like Tate got squeezed there. He thought he had strike 3.
Can't let that frustration though get to you. Just make the next pitch.
Take the next pitch. You got a nice lead. Just get out here. Throw strikes. What you can't do is give up. Give up. Bases on balls.
They don't usually look at who does each person unless there's a reason to, which means it was either funny or really negative.
It's Popat at first. It's under 30. What the hell? Was it just a defensive substitution?
Maybe. Our correction, that is still Popat batting. He just got that walk. Now up is Brenna.
She takes another ball. It seems Popat was defensively subbed. They're going to keep him in the lineup. He's near the top of the lineup, so you imagine it's a valuable resource to them. Brenna, the next offering, doesn't even flinch at it. 3 balls to at least 1 strike. But Brenna doesn't like that one. She reaches safely on balls.
Bases loaded now for
We have 1 or 2 outs.
Mason Alway.
2 outs.
Thanks.
2 outs here in the
I'm
bottom.
gonna call no new inning after this one.
The first offering he sees, he's popped up high, back there. And that ball is That ball's. Can't really tell what that ball is. It seems like it's a ground rule double there.
But we got 2 in, right?
Mason Alway, the lefty, nearly went yard there to pretty deep center field.
Just 1 run scored?
1 run scores there. 2 runs
Two.
scores there.
RCCSC, I'm sure.
So it's a 2-run ground rule double there.
2
Making
runs
an
in on the
11-6
ground
ball
rule.
game. Slowly but surely here,
Mason.
Cade and them are crawling back.
Mason just got under that ball as well.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked almost like a pop-up, and it just kept tailing and nearly got out. Takes next pitch. Swung on. It's by the pitcher. It's going to be a bang-bang play. And the out is made.
Out at first will end the inning.
Just Balcom records the third out.
Totally forgot about the comments.
Sean, do you know if there's anybody back in Maxwell that can double check a player saying he was checked in once? It was probably a write-in, but if I have time, I can just go right back to the office to check.
O'Neill's gonna do it.
Thank you.
How many walkies do we have up here?
I have 1 here.
Okay, so just give him a walkie to take.
So after 4, Cornbaggers 11, Cade and 6.
Want to drive?
Sounds good, thank you.
Peter Sykes will remain on the bench.
My car's on the scoreboard.
Let me know when it were
First pitch of the 5th,
My car's on the scoreboard.
popped up.
Wait, this is your car?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's in the cloud, in the glove and out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's
You can tell it just popped right out.
Might have to do with the rain.
Yeah, getting
Squeezing
slick
right
out
out.
there.
I'll shift and use like 2 hands. What? Child.
Mason Alway out there, I believe. Visibly frustrated after that. Next pitch, ripped. Just a little foul.
Yeah, call him. I was like, hey.
Sean, this is your last inning.
Ethan up to bat. Getting word now that this might be our last inning due to the
Are we
50-minute
at the
rule.
official time yet? I don't want to announce it until we hit the time.
I called him. Yeah, you closed it. I showed you how to close. I
Ripped.
showed you where and you put the keys back in the
Yeah, we 3 minutes.
He goes, yeah. Okay.
No outs in the inning, correct?
No outs. Lead off double by Peter.
You know what the key is fucked up?
It's been like that.
You gotta get
He's just worked a good count
You gotta
here.
get a new like piece to roll down.
Offering is ripped. A little high, but it's going to do a job in driving a run. Savvy base running, and he will take second
Run
with
in
a
for
stand-up RBI double. From Ethan Bose. Up is Ryan. His first pitch. Okay. Shortstop side. Has to bury that one. Sean Martin makes the smart decision. No play at first. Minimize the
We have
damage.
reached the 50-minute no new innings call. This will be the final inning of the game.
Jordana takes her first offering.
It's also
2-1 count.
Isabel.
Isabel, sorry.
It's also heads up base running by Ethan, taking third on that play.
Next pitch swung on a missed. Isabel's 2-2. Behind her for ball 3. The official call was just made. The 5th inning will be our last. And it's 12-6 Cornbaggers. Isabel swings through. If you're going to get Cade, you might as well get
That
Cade.
is strike 3.
Never go down looking. Never go down looking.
Brings up the pitcher, Cam Tate. His first pitch swung on, ripped. I will drive in a run.
Run comes in for Cornbaggers. On
Tate with some pitcher-on-pitcher violence.
This is the team that
Bringing a run. 13-6 Cornbaggers.
Couldn't play earlier Sunday.
Popped up, third base side.
they're pulling me away.
Oh, there's some
That is the third out.
Confusion
Brings us
there.
to the bottom of our final inning.
Caden gets doubled up by not knowing the number of outs there. They thought there was 2 down.
All right, Daisy, spill the beans. What am I looking for?
We will go into the bottom of the 5th, which, as far as we are concerned, is the bottom of the 7th. Our last inning of play, last half inning of play.
Okay, so you're going to be looking at the men's softball section. The hold on, let me find out what league they played in really quick.
Huge next half inning for Caden. I'm down 7 runs. Need to tie it no matter what.
The date would be 4-14, and
Tate
the
will
game
stay
would
out
be
there
half six
on the
versus
hill.
punch zone.
His first pitch.
Well, you gotta find the score sheet first.
Tello's
Right, get in the office real quick.
Tello up to bat here in the 5th to lead us off.
Oh.
3-1 count. Front desk should have these.
It'll take 7 runs to tie this game up. 3-1
Front desk
count.
has keys
Ripped.
if you need them, Ev.
Third base side. Nice backhand grab. Oh!
Manny Machado looking play. First baseman couldn't dig it out.
Joe Popola makes a nice backhand stop at third, but unable to make the scoop at first. Tello takes his free base. And that is Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson. It's another good baseball name. Or softball name.
Takes strike 1, strike 2. One of these goes on with it. 1-2 pitch is swung on. Tello, Tello decides not to advance, and Lane wipes out. Out first.
Oh, they're out, right?
He is out.
Out at first.
Look, Tello got, I wouldn't say looked back at second.
I'm Botello. I'm going there.
I have to agree with you.
Slow dribbler. You gotta go.
Gotta go.
No, I was just saying. Oh, wait, no, you're so right.
43.
If you're not going to get tagged out, there's no chance you get thrown out there. So.
What's the player I'm looking for?
Now what?
Player is Will Brew. Check
Oh.
them back for finance.
There's a slip by the shortstop, and it'll allow Botello to score on a Kevin Rush
Run
stand-up.
scores for Cade and Ed,
Double?
bringing
Error?
the score to
Error.
13-7.
Just to confirm, we're looking for
Sorry,
the
Kevin.
414 game between Cap City and Bud Zone, correct?
But a
Yeah,
run
correct.
batted
Player
in all
name
the
is Will
same.
Brew. No Will Brew.
That is
Not
missed.
even on the back.
Takes an inside pitch, ball two.
Make sure he's not in the lineup and we didn't miss writing him in physically on that part.
Well, there's a Will in the lineup, but that's Will.
Nice play from the shortstop there. Rush advances. Not a complete waste of an
I
exit.
will check with the captain one more time.
Nice charging throw there from the shortstop. He made some really great plays when we played against him.
You were right player got signed.
Respect where it is due.
Nice.
But it will bring up the top of the order here for Cade and them, right where they want to be. And that first pitch is driven on, and you can say goodbye to that one.
And a home run.
And that ball is gone.
That ball left in a hurry. John Martin
I mean, they're gonna have you
takes
check
his
one
jog
more game,
around.
it
It's
might
a
have been a different
2-run
game.
shot.
Hold on a second.
2 wide receivers.
It left in a hurry.
Signed to the Rams, one of the Bengals.
13-9. Got ourselves a ball game here.
2 down though.
Going to take a rally.
All right, needs to get on base here. Sam, Brenna, keep it going.
He has reached safely
Next
3
batter
times
up.
today. No, first pitch, a bloop, and she'll reach safely a 4th time. I mean,
Lay out there.
How do you let that drop?
could have been play of the game if you ended it on a diving catch.
Got to see more effort there.
Instead, Cano, don't you know, reaches base a 4th time.
Cano, don't you know?
I'm gonna miss John Stern. I really am, as a Yankees fan, but no one wants to hear that.
He's a working person. He has his own
Up, I think is Sam Popat,
Pat walked his last time up.
or is it Ethan Silva? I think it's Sam.
Yep, still Popat up to bat. Number 30. Patient batter. He's gonna wait for his, but
Thought it was low first.
and Popat takes the low strike, low ball, and reaches safely.
Next is Brenna.
They made all calls on this stuff.
If I'm Cam here, I'm just trying to do everything I can to throw strikes. Brenna hasn't shown a great interest in swinging the bat. 2 outs. You still have 4 runs to play with. A home run here wouldn't tie the game, so give her a pitch to hit.
What's up? I mean, they could walk their way into a win.
3-1.
Or a tie at least. Nope, that's too far.
She
And she takes her
doesn't lift
base.
that bat off her shoulders. Does a job for her squad.
Bases loaded.
The tie.
Tying run is on.
Lefty Mason Allway hit a ground rule double
Evan,
last
can you
time.
check that game again and see
Mason
if
Allway,
there
the
was
lefty,
a will
could
in the
tie the
lineup?
game
Because
with
that day
one
they
swing
said
here.
that the captain Will wasn't there, but
And of course, he's a
Will
lefty.
Brew was there. They said there was that right in Evan, but he said he definitely was there and played and everything. So
Mason
you can check
Allway
the
up the
lineup.
bat. Jess Balcom on deck. A possible intentional walk situation here. That pitch was very out of the zone, but this one in the zone, ripped on, and on cue. This game is tied in the bottom of the
Grand
ninth.
Slam, tying
And
the
that
game.
ball is
On
gone.
Mason Allway ties the game up. 2 lefty home runs out of the park in this bottom half of the game. And just like that, this game is tied.
Will the captain and put him on the roster
Oh
in their
my
lineup,
goodness,
thinking it was
Matt.
Will Brew.
What just
That's
happened?
my guess.
7 runs in an instant.
I
Mayhem,
generally agree
Jack.
with Daisy, so
In our
I'm
CoRec
fine.
final.
Mayhem.
Now,
The other
empty
Will is
bases,
just like
Balcom up
chair,
there hit.
So I don't know that he actually like shows up.
our rally should really start something here. It's only going to take 1 to win this game. Her first pitch she sees taken for ball 2. It's really going to come down to take and throw strikes here.
Make sure you guys look
The
at
first
the
one he
overtime
threw,
rules.
Mason, though, was ripped.
Yeah.
Yes, in play. It's going to be a tough play, but they make
All right,
it.
we got to talk about overtime. So each team will start with 1 out. The person that
Extra
was
inning rules.
recently up is going to be put on second base, and then we play from there basically until we have a winner.
Similar to Major League Baseball rules, we're going to have a runner start on second.
The most
The last
recent
out
batter
from the
up,
last
not
inning.
necessarily the last person out,
And
but we want to make sure that
just
hopefully
like we
that
start
person
with
will
1
get
ball
off
and
the
1
bases
strike,
if
we're going
they
to start
want
with
to come
1
back.
out in the extras to, again, expedite this process. Wow, this
As
game
we
went
enter
from 0 to
extra innings,
100 very quickly.
Review our
What
overtime
a
or
fifth
extra
inning
inning
for
rules.
Cade and them.
The most recent batter up will be put on second base, and each team will start with 1 out. We will play full inning if we are still tied.
Great CoRec softball game here, electric to watch.
Yeah, I think we're good with that.
Cornbaggers was up by 7 runs going into the bottom of the 5th. And Cade and M, couple home runs, including a grand slam, ties it up 13-13. That's why we love CoRec softball, folks.
And now Tommy Shepard up.
Yeah, I know there's a lot going on right now, but like the
Lauren
mistake,
on
like the
first.
check-in, like the
First
will
pitch
that
he
they had
sees,
played is good to play,
just
right?
foul, and that would have been
Yes.
another
2 runs.
base
That would have been 2
clearing home
runs
run.
there.
Alright, thank you.
Tommy Shepard pulling the heck out of the ball tonight.
Left fielder, be ready.
Yeah, he might as well just stay back there.
Yeah, just stay back there. He knows it too.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball. He wanted it for a second there, Matt, but knew. Why not? Why not take a pitch? Make it 2-2. Runner in scoring position. Just got to do a job here. Takes ball 3. Count is loaded. But he wasn't there to walk. Ripped into center. Botello makes the play. Lauren able to tag up. And now the leading run, the run to take the lead, is on third. Lauren McElligott, the same Lauren who made a fantastic play in center earlier that saved 4 bases, 4 runs.
You really want the softball?
And, I mean, we could theoretically if we moved to the fall, but I don't know when
Early up the bat.
Providence plays.
Oh,
Whoa.
Lauren.
E5.
Run for Cornbaggers.
On the throw, that ball is probably just a little wet out there in those conditions and slipped right out of his hand. The run was going to score regardless,
I would make sure we're trying to keep those balls as dry as
and the
we
run
can too.
and the
So
score
anything
is now
somewhere
14 to
like you want
13
jerseys,
Cornbaggers.
Try and dry 'em off.
Are we going to? It's period 6, right? Top 6.
Yeah.
Swung on. Shortstop. Oh, a great instinctual play from the shortstop.
To end the inning.
Knew he had no play at first. Pump fake the
Cornbaggers
throw
currently lead
Got the
14
runner on
runs
second.
to 13.
to Budge. She's tagged out for the third out.
Great heads up play by shortstop right there. Sean Martin.
Fooled Haley out of her boots. It's not the first time we've seen Sean make a smart play like that to hold on to the ball, not force anything, not throw the ball past like we just saw the third baseman do. Holds on to it, tags out the runner. Now it's Jess Balcom who will be at second for Cade and them, the tying run. Up to bat is Botello. His last time up, Sam McElligott made one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. His first pitch he sees is popped up, third base side.
And that one, too.
Second out of the inning.
And due to our extra innings rules, Cade and them is down to their last out.
It's going to come down to Lane.
Lane Johnson. Up the bat. Tying run on second. But that's it.
And that's the game. Cornbaggers win the 2024 CoRec Intramural Softball
Congratulations to the
Championship.
Cornbaggers, our 2024 CoRec softball champions. I mean, that game brought all the excitement, all the energy, and congrats to both teams.
Once again, thank you for that was a great game, Jack. Like I said before.
3 hits, 3 runs, and
Well, the kid that hit the tying ring.
3 RBIs.
Oh, he's on the other team, yeah.
That's Papa, right? Which 34, right? You said 34, right?
Hold on, folks. We're waiting for an MVP.
Yeah, Joe.
Thank you.
Our MVP
And
of the
today's
game
game
is
MVP.
number 34 on
3
Cornbaggers.
runs
With
and
3
3
hits, 3
RBIs.
runs,
Number
and 3
34,
RBIs.
Joe Popala.
Congrats, Joe, on MVP of the game. Once again, thank you guys for joining us. I had a great time here. My name is Matthew Preddy.
Joined with Jack Slattery, and we'll be back for our men's final.
Thank you.